Here's a look at A Midsummer Night's Dream, Act 3, Scene 1. So this scene finds us with the workers, who we were first introduced to in Act 1, Scene 2, who have come out into the forest to rehearse their play. Nick Bottom expresses some concerns that he has about the script. So Shakespeare is really trying to impress upon us that the workers do not know the first thing about putting on a play. So one of the concerns that Nick Bottom has is that the ladies in the audience will be so scared by the lion and so horrified by Pyramus' suicide that they might call for the execution of the actors for scaring them so badly. Of course, any realistic person knows that this is simply a play and not real. However, Peter Quinn says, no problem, I'll just write a prologue at the beginning so that they will understand that this is not real. Having now addressed these concerns, the workers begin their rehearsal in earnest. They are terrible. And Puck, who comes along and happens to witness this scene, is so amused by how poor their acting is that he decides he's going to have a little bit of fun. In particular, Puck believes that Nick Bottom is acting like a complete ass, so he waits until Nick walks off the scene, and when Nick returns, he has replaced his head with the head of an ass or a donkey, which terrifies the other workers so much that they go screaming off into the woods in all directions, leading Nick to wonder, what is going on? Of course, unbeknownst to the workers, they had set up their rehearsal right underneath the spot where Titania, the fairy queen, was sleeping. And in all of the commotion, she wakes up, and the magic flower takes effect, and she falls in love with the first thing that she sees, which is Nick Bottom with the ass's head. Titania summons her 4 fairy attendants, and she tells them to provide Nick Bottom with anything that he desires. Nick, of course, is completely unaware that he has been transformed into anything, and he's so supremely confident in himself that he doesn't see anything unusual about the fairy queen falling madly in love with him. He thinks this is great. And so Bottom, the fairy queen, and the fairy entourage disappear to Titania's bower.